Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are in the world. My name is Mr. Jason, and today I have a read aloud for you. Today's story is Because Your Daddy Loves You, written by Andrew Clements. This story is about a daddy and a daughter who go out on a daddy-daughter day at the beach. Along the way, they run into a few minor dilemmas while they're at home getting ready, while they're at the beach, and even on the way home from the beach. However, this dad gives us great examples of how to handle each and every one of these dilemmas with love, care, and patience. Some of these dilemmas would drive a lot of us crazy, but he shows us and gives a great example of how to handle it with poise. So join me as we read Because Your Daddy Loves You by Andrew Clement and read aloud to Mr. Jason.
Because Your Daddy Loves You, written by Andrew Clements. When you wake up from a bad dream and you call out, "Daddy!" your daddy could say, "Shh, just go back to sleep." But he doesn't. He comes to your room right away and sits beside you until you fall asleep again. When the car is packed for the beach and you can't find your other shoe, your daddy could say, "You should put your things where they belong." But he doesn't. He helps you look all over for that shoe. And when he finds it under some dirty clothes, he puts it on your foot and ties it with a double knot. When your ball blows across the sand and into the ocean and starts to drift away, your daddy could say, "Didn't I tell you not to play too close to the waves?" But he doesn't. He wades out into the cold water and he brings your ball back to the beach and plays roll and catch with you. When you go for a walk along the beach and you get so tired that you can't take another step, your daddy could say, "It's getting late. We've got to keep moving." But he doesn't. He sits down beside you and shows you how to make a sandcastle with the river all around it. When you stop for ice cream on the way home and your cone makes a big gooey mess, your dad could say, "Now look what you've done." But he doesn't. He finds a paper napkin and he gets it wet at the drinking fountain. He wipes off your mouth, then both your hands, one sticky finger at a time. When you fall asleep in the car and it's late when you get home, your dad could say, "Hey, wake up. Help me take all this stuff back into the house." But he doesn't. First, he carries you inside, and then he goes back for the toys and the blanket and the picnic basket. When you ask for your favorite story after dinner, your daddy could say, "We've read that old story over and over." But he doesn't. He finds the book and he starts at the very beginning and he reads every single word. When you ask for a piggyback ride to bed, your daddy could say, "Come on, old lazy bones, get up those stairs." But he doesn't. He swings you onto his back and marches up and up the stairs and drops you gently on your bed and kisses you goodnight. And then your daddy could say, "See you tomorrow," or "Sleep tight," or "Sweet dreams." But he doesn't. He says, "I love you."
So, be honest with yourself. How many of those minor dilemmas would have had you pulling your hair out? I know. But be honest with yourself. Have you ever been in those types of situations with your children and it would just seem like it was the end of the world? I hope the dad in our story showed you that there's more than one way to fix a problem with your words. Sometimes it's not about having the child figure it out. Sometimes if we're just a little patient, we can help those children solve that problem, and maybe next time they'll be able to solve that problem on their own. So hey, it's a learning experience for us all. Thank you so much for joining me for another story. I had a blast, as always. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below a story that you would like for us to read in our feature read alouds. Oh, and share. Thank you so much once again for reading with me. I can't wait to read again with you soon. And don't forget, keep reading.